Most men fear failure. History reveals something more dangerous: success. Napoleon Bonaparte didn't fall because he was weak. He fell because he became convinced he couldn't be wrong. And once a man believes that, collapse is inevitable. Napoleon wasn't born into power. He was a Corsican outsider in France, mocked for his accent, dismissed for his background. But he had something lethal: clarity. While others debated, he studied. War, terrain, history. He memorized campaigns like scripture. During the French Revolution, chaos created opportunity, and Napoleon moved faster than everyone else. By his late 20s, he was defeating armies twice his size. Why? Speed, precision, decisiveness. He made decisions others were too paralyzed to make. And for years, it worked. That's how power begins, not with destiny, with calculated boldness. Victory changes a man, but repeated victory rewires him. Italy, Austria, Prussia, battle after battle. Each win reinforced one dangerous belief: my judgment is superior. And to be fair, it was, until it wasn't. Success creates a trap. When someone wins repeatedly, they stop consulting others. Advisors become noise. Warnings feel like weakness. Caution feels like cowardice. Napoleon crowned himself emperor. Not appointed, not elected, crowned. That moment wasn't symbolic. It was psychological. He stopped being the outsider, proving himself. He became the authority who assumed he was right. And when leaders stop questioning themselves, they start designing their own downfall. Napoleon decides to invade Russia. It was unnecessary, it was ambitious, and it was warned against. His generals raised every red flag: distance, winter, supply lines, scorched earth tactics. But Napoleon believed speed would compensate. It always had. He entered Russia with over 600,000 troops, one of the largest armies Europe had ever seen. The Russians didn't fight. They retreated, burned their own cities, destroyed their own food, forced Napoleon deeper into a freezing wasteland. By the time winter arrived, the Grande Armée was starving, freezing, dying. Less than 100,000 returned. This wasn't just a military defeat. It shattered the illusion of invincibility. And once that illusion cracks, enemies gather. Napoleon didn't fall in Russia. He fell the moment he stopped doubting himself. Here's what success does. It creates insulation. The higher you rise, the fewer people challenge you honestly. Eventually, you're surrounded by agreement. Agreement feels like validation, but it's actually isolation. In modern life, the same pattern repeats. A man builds success. His instincts sharpen. His confidence grows. Then, slowly, he stops listening, stops questioning, stops recalibrating. And that's when small errors become fatal ones. Napoleon wasn't destroyed by enemies. He was destroyed by the version of himself that believed he had transcended limits. He once said, "Ability is nothing without opportunity, but history teaches something else. Opportunity is nothing without restraint." Most men think power is about domination. The real skill, knowing when your own mind is turning against you. Napoleon conquered Europe, but he never conquered the one enemy that destroys kings: unchecked certainty.